ultimately missing the Vandalorian is going to mean very little for the Lakers this year. They will not feel the loss of Vandalorian. You don't need to beat the Pelicans without Vandalorian. You don't need to beat the Denver Nuggets without Vandalorian. You don't have to. You beat the Celtics after Vandalorian left the game at Boston. You'll still beat the Celtics without Vandalorian. Vandalorian's not even the best defender on the Lakers. Goalkeeper LeBron James has allowed a field goal percentage of 40.7%, the best shooting percentage allowed in the NBA. Goalkeeper LeBron James is going to take on the task of guarding the best player, and he is going to absolutely shut everyone down as he shut down Kawhi during that fourth quarter. Goalkeeper LeBron James can turn it up anytime he wants to on the defensive end. They don't feel the loss of Christian Wood. Christian Wood has been left out of the rotation. He has complained and whined about the lack of minutes available. Jackson Hayes has gotten the minutes. And they have not had Gabe Vincent out on the court all season long. You're just not going to feel the loss of Gabe Vincent. Austin Reeves is going to turn it up. Joakim LeBron James, D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis are going to average 80 points a game. Austin Reeves is going to come in and do the job. Hachimura is going to come in and do the job. The young guns, Mad Max and Jax, the Mad Max and Jack show is going to come out and absolutely dominate. And Cam Reddish is a fine perimeter defender. You will get Cam Reddish to go out and switch from time to time again. They did not need these guys to put the Atlanta Hawks yesterday. They didn't need Vandalorian to go ahead and toe with the Golden State Warriors. They're just not going to feel those losses. It's going to be a magical Mamba-style title. The Lakers have Dinwiddie here who's going to feel comfortable in the rotation. They will not feel those losses. They are going to get production after everyone else. This bench is very deep with or without Vandalorian and Gabe Vincent. You're just Tyrion Prince is the guy who's pretty much been taking over the role of corner three, what have you, that we were kind of thinking was going to be Gabe Vincent entering the year. They won't feel any of those three losses. They're going to win the championship with or without those three players. They don't need any of them. They don't need Vandalorian. No disrespect to Vandal. You can still win without Vandal because he's not a better defender than Goalkeeper LeBron James. He is actually whipping the ass with many of these young guns that are 10 years under experience. Goalkeeper LeBron James is roasting these young bucks in there. And you play more defense in the mid 2000s than these young bucks play today. They just have no idea. That's why it's easy for goalkeeper LeBron James to lock up defensively. He's played in a more physical era, goalkeeper LeBron James. So it's going to be easy. So we've already won the championship. Even the three guys' numbers add up to 44. 44 months later, the Lakers win their next title since at Disney World. What do you think are the numbers speaking about? The coming magical Mamba-style title for the Lakers. First title since at Disney World. 44 months after the Bible. It's gone down my head. We beat the Thunder. We beat the Pelicans. We are beating the Denver Nuggets. Go kill one trend. Put the whole team on his shoulders. Tyrion's popping for the corner. D-Ross in between the corner and the kid. The Lakers are deep. Hey, Austin Reeves' little ball moves is mid-range. It's 3-point. We have ourselves a fucking ass team. Hachimura's got range. Hachimura got size. You're going to foul out Anthony Davis. Oh, Hachimura's right there. Jackson right there. We have 10. That team gonna serve the whip ass, they can't whip ass to the rest of the league coming their way. We ain't worried about no meaningless game right now. I'm ready for April. I'm ready for April 17th. I'm ready for April 19th. I'm ready for June the 6th. I'm ready for June the 9th, the June the 12th, the June the 15th, the June the 18th, and the June 23rd, and the June 20th. I'm ready. These are the games that mean a damn. These are the games don't mean a damn right now. This is all will make it even more better, even more epic. The monster mentality to overcome the adversity. Baby, are killer. We are killers. We whipped the loser Phoenix up. We whipped the Pelicans by 30 points in the semifinal. We whipped the Pelicans in the final. We know how to turn the fuck up when we know to turn the fuck up in a must-win game. Damn right, I'll be ready for this. I'm already ready for this. Be born ain't ready. Here we go. We are ready for the playoffs. We are ready to have the hardest route to the championship. We are ready, and we ain't scared of nobody in no circumstance facing this team. I just don't understand how the Lakers are going to miss Gabe. He hasn't been there all year, and I just don't understand how they're going to miss a guy that hasn't been getting minutes all year long. Jackson Hayes has pretty much taken over the spot in the rotation. They don't need two of these guys. Gabe Vincent's important, but there's this misconception that Goki LeBron James don't play no defense. Some Goki LeBron hating buzz. Do they know that Goki LeBron James has the best field goal percentage against when he is the primary defender? Yeah, I checked, and this was reported in the mainstream in January. Goki LeBron James is the best defender in the NBA. He is whipping the ass of these young bucks right now. Anthony Davis in his prime taking over in the playoffs. The second year, a more experienced coach in the playoffs. Oh, what? Yeah, Birmingham sucks, and they made it to the conference semifinals the first year, or the conference finals the first year, but then you're telling me he sucks, or that the Lakers suck. Like, which one is it? Yeah, it probably is Dwight or Boogie, Either is Dwight or Boogie, just as insurance, But Jackson is just fine. He's stepping in. It don't matter. Jackson, Hachimura, they got size. They're not going to miss Christian Wood or any other guys. But this is actually real. Goki LeBron James absolutely has the best field goal percentage against. Eight and 24 and 56 and 18, and of course 24. You said 24, so 34 and yeah, I think there are five main numbers. Pretty much, there's five. Pretty much the main ones I've spoken about. Yeah, 1856, 8 and 24, and 35. 35 is the other number. But yeah, basically how it's set up, Lakers are going to face the Pelicans is the most probable scenario, unless if they lose up Phoenix Suns go on a deep run or something like that. Lakers already whipped the Clippers this year, so are we really going to get the Clippers again if we whip the ass? I don't know. I think we whipped the Pelicans too, but the Clippers will just have to come a little bit later. Nah, it'll be a 7 game series. That's what it'll be. It'll be a 7 game series. They're gonna play game seven. They're gonna go mile high for the title, the mile high magical Mamba style title. This is what it is. The mile high Mamba magical Mamba style medical. Miracle, like the first title in front of fans since Cleveland did so. Miracle Cleveland, Miracle, Mile High Miracle. Will not surprise me. Will not surprise me at all. I'll see something very epic, very legendary to greater proportions that we have never ever seen before. He had the game-winning shot against the Nuggets, Anthony Davis, and I will see something like that again. I will. I will. We'll see if March Madness, if it ends up being predictable. If March Madness does end up being predictable, then we'll see some magic. The NBA, the West is going to be magical for sure. It is for sure. I sense there's some fake news going on there, like, oh, these guys are ready to come back, and oh, they're missing the rest of the season. So will I hold out and be kind of skeptical until we kind of hear something kind of more official? Then we'll see. But it won't matter if these guys are going to be playing with the Lakers or not. The fact is, the Lakers will win the title without them. See how many games Vando and Jackson, Vando and the Gabe and well, you played like 5 games, right? Yeah, Vincent played 5 games. So how much games has Vanderbilt played this year? Oh, 56. What if it's 56? Oh my lord! I think D. Russ had 56 prior starts or so this year before he ended up tying the single season record for the Lakers for 3-point shots. So yeah. Not many Goalkeeper LeBron hating bombs have anything to say about Goalkeeper LeBron James being the best defender in the NBA. Man, Goalkeeper LeBron hating bombs are losers. They deserve to be suffocated for one entire playoffs. Every suffocation, every single word they say, they're gasping for air. Just because they lose a little bit of air, every little thing they say doesn't happen for goalkeeper LeBron James. They're absolutely going to suffocate and panic and implode right in front of our eyes right there. It's going to be a very rude April, May, June for goalkeeper LeBron hating bombs. These people have no idea. We're about to witness something biblical. 29 games for Vandalorian. How many games for Gabe Vincent this year? Uh, I want to say 5 games. I think he's played 5 games. You know, that is rigged by the numbers. It's 5 games for Gabe. It's fifth ring with goalkeeper LeBron. Five games for Gabe Vincent. And Christian Wood, how many games does he play this year? Christian Wood's out for the year. There's still a chance that Gabe and Vandal can come back. But we could be victims to fake news. We just have no idea yet if you're victims to fake news. I guess nothing is official until we wait in about 2 weeks. Then we will know for sure. But don't be surprised if, because we're hearing one thing a little different, though they're about to come back, oh, they're out for the year. So chances are we may be victims to fake news. But just the way how I see it, without these 3 guys, Lakers are still win the championship. Even without these guys, Lakers are still win the championship. I mean, the three guys played 84 combined games altogether between the three players, and the Celtics could have fought a 9-4 in the finals against the Lakers ever since the Lakers moved out of Minneapolis. So that's how I really connect their combined amount of games played for the season. I won't miss these guys at all. I'm telling you, I will mean nothing. Just how I know the NBA is going to set it up. Obviously, there's zero chance that the Nuggets are going to be the number one seed. It's just they have to play each other later in the playoffs. They'll be on opposite sides of the bracket. So this is the conference finals. This is going to be a rematch. It's going to be revenge. Just what it's going to be. It's going to be revenge. Nuggets will come in having beaten the loser Phoenix Suns. The Lakers will have come in only beaten the Pelicans, is what the loser haters will say. Oh, it's only the Pelicans you beat. Oh, no, LeBron. Oh, they only beat the Pelicans. They'll find a way to disrespect the Thunder after they said the Thunder would be goat to LeBron James. Absolutely, they'll disrespect the Lakers. In the West, number one against number eight. Uh, it's not an upset. But the Thunder have taken 3 out of 4 against the Nuggets, so I don't want to hear nothing about disrespect for the Thunder, calling them slouches and scrubs and all that stuff. The Lakers do manage to beat the Timberwolves, the Thunder, which they will. Thunder, the number one seed. But hey, Oklahoma is the 46th admitted state, and it's 46 postseason wins for GOAT King LeBron James. 42 in the playoffs, 4 in the play-in. That's why they start at the 46th admitted state in the union. Magical is Gematria 46. The Lakers going to go on a magical run. It really begins at San Francisco, but they will go over to the 46th admitted state of Oklahoma. So yeah, so this is the big news. This is the big news. If I'm not concerned about it, then you shouldn't be concerned about it either. This is how I look at it. Two guys have had no roles on the team, and Gold King LeBron has been the best defender on the Lakers. He's not needed. Cam is going to be back. Reddish going to be back. You have the best big man, and you have the best 3-point shooter in Lakers history, the single season 3-point record holder. You have Austin and Hachi, and you have you have your corner three. We've got a guy with the roll. He's going to add a little dimension to the floor. Terrion, he can drive it in for layups. He has good vision. He knows when to pump fake and drive it in. A great player, offers a really nice skill set. Austin, whoever's in the key, can cut in if Terrion is dribbling in there. This team is just so dynamic and so dangerous, even without key pieces. But yeah, Lakers are going to take on the Pelicans. Probably Lakers will rest the players against the Pelicans. If I had to predict on April the 14th, they'll rest players against the Pelicans. Pelicans did blitz the Lakers on the New Year's Eve. So something tells me the Clippers are going to choke again. It would be much must-watch TV for the Clippers against the Lakers. I mean, the Clippers are collapsing. It's just same old Clippers. This team of losers. The Clippers, they got demolished by the Hawks. They lost against the Pelicans. They lost against the Timberwolves. They've lost against the Bucks. Uh, they've lost against the Bucks. Yeah, this team sucks. I mean, they're struggling. I mean, they really suck. They really do. What's Tyronn Lue's record? Well, if he does win in the wild card in the first round of the playoffs, and he had 56 wins in the playoffs, otherwise he could end with 37 losses, 37 beating Camacho Los Angeles. Yeah, what is it called? The King Smoothie Arena in New Orleans? Is that what it's called? The King Smoothie Arena? The Smoothie King Arena? And Go King LeBron James heads back to the conference finals at King Smoothie Arena? Yeah, King Smoothie Arena. Go kill LeBron James. The Smoothie King Center is what it's called. They seat 18,000 people. It was $114 million. LeBron James 114. Anthony Davis against New Orleans. Anthony Davis against Zion Williamson. Yeah, they don't need no LA Clippers. Pelicans have destroyed the Brooklyn Nets. The Falcons are going to be red hot for the playoffs. Pelicans, Pelicans have won. Let's say they've won 5 of 6. Pelicans have won 7 out of 8. I tell you, the Pelicans are red hot. They destroyed the Knicks February 27th. You got yourself a narrative there at the Pelicans. The Pelicans are red hot, and the Clippers are struggling. People are going to be high on the Pelicans to beat the Lakers. The Pelicans could enter with 26 playoff wins against the Lakers. Bryant is 26. Jordan 26 is 26 win the finals. They can enter with 26 wins against the Lakers. The last playoff series victory over the Trailblazers in 2018, 4-0. The LA Lakers is Gamache 40. They could beat the LA Flippers and go ahead and play in the next round. Ever since changing the name to the Pelicans, the Pelicans are 1-3 in the playoffs. LA's Gamache 13. They could enter the 2-3 record against the King. King is Gamache 23. Then they could be 2-4 like the Kobe number. So looking at the Pelicans playoff series record ever since they changed their name to the Pelicans. So their overall playoff series record is 2-8. They can enter 3-8, like Gamache of the King is Gamache 38. Then they can fall to 3-9, kind of like his age of 39 before start of the year. But before the conference finals, they'll just say that the Lakers haven't faced anyone good. That the Nuggets are on the tougher side. They avoided the Mavericks. They've avoided the loser Phoenix Suns. How are they going to beat the Nuggets? I can see that. Or if they face off against the Clippers, they'll just say that, oh, the Clippers sucked. They were struggling. It didn't matter. They were always going to lose. No Russell Westbrook. So, yeah, one game that I think about is King LeBron and Anthony Davis returned, but then they lost against the Pelicans. This was 2022, a very denting loss to the Lakers' chances of making the play-in. So that, for me, would have to be revenge for that game that they spoiled the Anthony Davis return and the Lakers playing in the play-in and all that. So when I think about revenge, I'm not thinking about the NBA Cup semifinal. I'm thinking about the Pelicans loss that daunted the hopes of the play in 2022. That's the game that I'm thinking of as far as revenge goes. This was the Pelicans' 34th win of the year. And then LeBron James can go for his 34th playoff win with the Lakers against the Pelicans, the team that Anthony Davis used to play for. Anthony is Gamache 34. But I believe the wins and losses at the end of the year is going to absolutely provide a better indicator of what we are going to expect to happen. I just got to go King Smoothie Arena. I just got to go with the fact that, oh, no Russell Westbrook. This team is injured. Okay, well, who's Willie Green? Let's go to Willie Green. What's Williamson's Gematria? Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis. Let me get my popcorn out. Williamson is Gamache of the Lake Show. I'm just saying. Williamson and the Lake Show. Funny how Willie Green played with the Clippers and from 2012 to 2014. Uh, so you would have to get. It's about him against a team that he was with, Willie Green. So if it's Willie Green against the Clippers, well, Willie Green is going to get the victory over the Clippers. It's him against his old team. So the narrative is centered around Willie Green. He's going to beat the Clippers. I mean, I could see a 4-2 Pelicans win over the Flippers. Then this would mean Willie Green has to enter with a 6-6 playoff record against the Lakers because Lakers and LeBron is 66. So I could totally see it. I can just totally see a envision. I can envision where Goki LeBron beats every team in the West, where he beats the Blazers, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Warriors, and the Pelicans, and the Thunder, and we move on to when he ties Mike. So loser Phoenix Suns. The Mavericks is 9 loser Phoenix Suns, and uh, so losers and loser Suns, Mavericks, and then Clippers. Yeah, he'll beat around 10 teams in the Western Conference. I think he'll beat plenty of teams. Any other player with connections to New Orleans we should know about? I'm picking Pelicans over the Clippers in the first round. I'm going Nuggets over Mavericks. I'm going Lakers over Thunder. I'm going loser Phoenix Suns over the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think loser Suns get another injured team. Loser Suns are the luckiest, most unskillful team I've ever seen in the NBA. That is saying everything. Dude, they'll get another injured team. The loser Phoenix Suns are such a joke. The Denver Nuggets are so untested. It's gonna be easy. It'll be easy. These teams are scrubs. The West is skilled, but they're not more skillful than the LA Lakers. People think the Lakers season is over because 3 players are not going to be there for the playoffs. A player's never played, and a player got out of the rotation. They be cracking me up lately. I know you be here, I'll be here for the player right here. You're about to serve the can of whip ass coming on their way. Magical season. In-season NBA Cup, Las Vegas trip. Vegas 18 title. Go check the Butchers. The 18th Vegas is 18 a playing championship. And we head off to the play-in and we all the way. Wow, this is amazing. This is 21. This is 21 playoff games, 3 playing, 3 NBA Cup, 2 playing. That's 5 in 16. That's 21. That's 21 wins in playoff knockout competition. 21 wins. 16 in the regular playoff format, 3 in the NBA Cup, and 2 in the play-in tournament. I'll say the greatest basketball performance ever. I'm about to see the greatest basketball performance I've ever seen ever in the world. This version of Goat King LeBron is far better than the Miami and Cleveland version in his prime. This one is better. This one ain't in his prime. This guy that he can't just bulldoze his way to the paint. This guy's gotta be more. He's gotta be more creative. He's gotta be more of an artist. This guy is the greatest version of GOAT King LeBron James I've ever seen, ever in his career. The one that ages like the finest glass of wine out there. He is the greatest ever. Yeah, anyone who says otherwise, I am delusional and ya ain't know nothing. I've heard of these guys, but I've never heard of. I don't know what you mean when you say, "Oh, they need these three guys to win the title." No, they don't need them to win the title. They don't suck. They're very important players, but the Lakers don't need these guys to win the title. That is the reality. I just explained to you why. Goat King LeBron James is the best defender in the league. The way he shut down Kawhi, you don't have to guard the second or third option. You can guard the best option because I've already seen it. I know LeBron James is not supposed to play hard every play. He's not supposed to, so games can be scripted and entertaining. He's not supposed to go out and play defense every play like it's pure sport. He's not supposed to. But when the moment comes when the Lakers are behind and they need to win, then they can flip the script anytime. They'll actually absolutely show what Goat King LeBron is capable of doing if this were an actual entertainment. It was like more of a raw sport. You can't play defense all the time because this is not a pure raw sport in its warmest point. It's entertainment. You're supposed to have games very close and exciting until the end. But when the Lakers are down, you'll start to see when the Lakers don't even try to get behind and they turn up the tempo and boom, you get these comebacks. You get these magical moments in the playoffs that we will be accustomed to seeing throughout the entire journey to title number 18. 18 playoff wins, 18 postseason wins, 16 playoff, 2 in the play-in. This will be a magical title. I don't know. If I had to sign a big man, yeah, I'd bring out Dwight because he's been playing games in Thailand or wherever the hell he's at. So I would absolutely bring back Dwight Howard. I don't know who's out there, but I know they'll sign somebody. Just as insurance, Well, we'll hear if they're gonna bring some players in to kind of occupy their roster spots. So yeah, we will see. I might think my vote is for Dwight Howard. I don't know. I don't think I can go with Boogie. Let's see if the Lakers are interested in Dwight Howard. Has there been anything yet in the media where the Lakers can bring back Dwight Howard? He's definitely talking about signing with another team. And hey, Dwight played with Kobe and Goat King LeBron. So did D'Angelo Russell. We can have two guys. Dwight was already a winner of a championship. Basically, you can bring another guy who's played with Kobe. It would be the Kobe tribute if you're Dwight Howard, if you bring in Dwight Howard. I think the Lakers are going to bring in Dwight Howard of the Orlando Magic and the LA Lakers. They're going to bring this guy in to win another championship. A former defensive player of the year. You really like defense in the game, Dwight Howard? We'll see. We'll see. But he's at 30. I think he deserves another ring. His birthday just after 34. It'd be the 34th NBA Finals appearance. Why can't a former Orlando player be part of this 34th NBA Finals? Actually, this is the 33rd one for the Lakers. Now, they had 32 before. This is number 33. His birthday is 22 days for Gokinabon's birthday. He's got 22 wins in the finals. Boston is Gamache 22. Bring Dwight in. Even if it means lighten up the mood in the locker room, he can crack jokes and smile, whatever. That little thing can't be undisputed about Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard back with the Lakers. White is Gamache 35, 35th combined title. Howard is Gamache of the 33rd the 33rd appearance in the finals for the Lakers. They don't need these guys. It's just about filling roster spots, is what it comes down to. The way I see it, I don't think this would be the greatest. Yeah, clearly the Knicks need to get a much better bench. Clearly, they need to know how to manage the minutes of the starters. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Maybe Thibs will finally learn. We don't know. We don't know. I can see a trip to New Orleans for the Lakers at the Smoothie King Arena. Go kick the butt James at the 18th at Minites to beat the New Orleans Pelicans. Why not? It's the 18th win ever since winning at the bubble. 18 at the 18th admitted state. Willie Green beats the Clippers. Anything new with Russell Westbrook? I think the Lakers are gonna look like big winners if Russell Westbrook comes back and bricks their way out of the postseason. But he's probably done for the year. They are ranking 23rd in the league defensively without Westbrook. Without Westbrook, they'll surely be in big trouble. Will Westbrook come back? Yeah, we don't know. But they'll be screwed without Westbrook because their play has definitely taken a step back. I mean, the three players' numbers add up to 44 months later, and basically, I won't miss these three players. I mean, yeah, just because the Lakers have plenty already with the current group of players to win the championship. Yeah, they'll take it out on the 76ers. This was GOAT King LeBron James' biggest loss of his career. So absolutely, they are going to absolutely hammer the 76ers. GOAT King LeBron James guarding the best player on the opposite team when the playoffs begin. Austin Reeves is guarding Curry. I mean, they were crying that he wasn't shooting against the Warriors, but his legs were all tired because he was guarding Stephen Curry. I know Austin will step up if he needs to step up, and if he guarded Stephen Curry, he's going to step in just fine and step in and play defense wherever Darvin Ham wants him to play. Doesn't matter if he's the best player; he's going to play with heart and tenacity. This is all that it comes down to. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be the best for one swing of the game, for one quarter of the game. Heart and will and determination. Well, defeat talent any day.